everyone, welcome back. My name's Kendra. Today we have a quick 10-minute flexibility routine that you can do every day. Flexibility takes time, consistency, and patience, so be kind to yourself as you try to get flexible. Flexibility is going to be different in every single body, so work with what you got and it's all good. So whenever you're ready, let's get started. Down on your back. Let the feet be grounded on the mat. Knees are bent. Arms lengthening down towards your torso. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Take a second to take 5 deep, full breaths. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose if you can. Filling the belly, rib cage, chest, and back body as you inhale. And feeling everything drop down as you exhale. And carry this deep, full breath throughout the entire practice. It's very important when we're stretching to breathe deep and full. It will help open up our bodies even more. So keep that in mind when we start to stretch. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the feet off the mat. Wrap the arms around the front of the shins, hug the knees in towards the chest. You can rock from side to side, massaging the low back. Pausing at center if it feels okay for your neck as you exhale. Bring the forehead towards the knees, making yourself into a tiny little ball. Exhale, release the shoulder blades in the back of the head onto the mat. Release the arms down onto the floor. Inhale, carry the legs all the way up towards the ceiling. Legs are straight without hyperextending the knees. Flex the feet, press the heels up towards the ceiling, all 10 toes. Press back towards your nose. Drawing the navel in, feel the shoulder blades on the mat. Low rib cage draws down, low back is grounded on the floor. Point all 10 toes up towards the ceiling. Point the toes back towards your face and back up towards the ceiling. Go back and forth. Good. Stopping with the toes pointing back towards your face. Bend the left knee. Ground the left foot onto the floor. Take the hands behind the right thigh, knee, calf, or you could grab onto the toes, wherever your flexibility allows you to go. Keep pressing the right heel up towards the ceiling. Inhale fully. Exhale, begin to use the hands and help draw the leg towards the torso, pausing right when you feel the stretch in the right calf and or hamstring. Soften the shoulders. Keep all 5 toes pointing back towards your face, especially the baby toe. Exhale, release the arms into a T position. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Cross the right leg on top of the left, no space in between the thighs. So the back of the right thigh is directly on top of the left. As you exhale, release the knees down towards the left. You may need to scooch the hips towards the right to allow some extra room and releasing the knees down towards the left. If you feel like you need some support here, you could always take a block or a pillow underneath the knees if the knees don't make it to the floor. Shoulder blades are moving down towards the mat, or they're grounding on the floor if they make it there. Check in with your neck. If it feels okay to turn the neck, let the gaze look over the right fingertips. Breathing deeply through the belly. Inhale, carry the gaze, look back up towards the ceiling if it's not already there. Take the knees back through center. When you get there, uncross the right leg from the left. Release the arms down towards your torso. Inhale, carry the left leg up towards the ceiling. Left leg is straight. Be mindful to not hyperextend the left knee. Ground the right foot onto the mat. Press up through that left foot, all 5 toes pointing back towards your face. Clasp the hands behind the left leg wherever it feels best for you. Before you start to move the leg towards the torso, inhale fully. And as you exhale, draw the left leg towards the torso, pausing when you start to feel the stretch in the calf and in the hamstring. Exhale, release the arms into your T position. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Cross the left leg on top of the right. Ground into that right foot. You may need to move the hips towards the left side of your mat. So as you exhale, release the knees down towards the right. The gaze could look over the left fingertips, breathing through the belly. Feeling the chest open, the spine opening. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, uncross the legs, release the arms down towards your sides. Roll onto your left or right side, whatever feels best. Stack your knees, ground into the top hand, and press yourself all the way up onto your hands and knees. Come into your tabletop position. Tucking your toes, ground into the hands. Draw the navel in, hips are level. Pressing into the palms, feel all 10 fingers grounding on the mat. Shoulder blades drawing out and softly down the back. Inhale, lift the knees a couple inches off of the floor. Exhaling, piking your hips, finding your downward dog. Feet are hip-width apart. Pedal the feet. So release one heel, lifting the other, and vice versa. Go back and forth a couple times. pausing with the heels, grounding back down towards the floor. Sit bones shooting up towards the ceiling. Top of the chest moving towards the top of the thighs. Soften the back of the neck. Inhale, look in between the hands. Step your right foot forward. Pressing back through the left heel. Left leg is straight and strong. Bending deeply into the right knee. Stack the right knee on top of the right ankle. Gather your strength as you inhale. Carry the torso all the way up. And then the arms can come up overhead. Exhale, ground the hands onto the mat. Release the left knee onto the floor. Untuck the toes of the left foot. Ground the left hand onto the mat. Inhale, carry the right arm up towards the ceiling, twisting, opening up the chest towards the right. The gaze can look up towards the ceiling, or if it feels better for the neck, take the gaze to look down towards the floor. Exhale, ground the right hand onto the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left onto your hands and knees. Sway the hips from left to right. Pausing at center, tuck your toes. Inhale, lift the knees off of the mat. Exhale, pike your hips, downward dog. Maybe you pedal the feet, or maybe you find stillness right away, whatever feels best for you. Inhale, look in between the hands, step the left foot forward. Bending into the left knee, press back through the right heel, squaring the hips, grounding deeply into the legs. Inhale, carry the torso up. Arms come up overhead. Exhale, ground the hands onto the mat. Ground the right knee. Untuck your toes of the right foot. Grounding into the right hand, inhale, lift the left arm up towards the ceiling, twisting the spine, opening up the chest. Gaze looks up towards the ceiling or down towards the floor. Exhale, ground the hands onto the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Awesome. Take the knees as wide as your mat. Big toes touch. Press the sit bones back towards the heels. Forehead rests onto the floor or onto a pillow or block. Walk the hands towards the left side of your mat. Forehead follows. Keep reaching the fingertips forward as you keep settling the sit bones back. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, walking the hands towards the right. Forehead follows. Inhale, back through center. Carry yourself back up onto the hands and knees. Take the knees back to hip width apart. Move the legs towards the left, sit down onto your glutes, and then straighten the legs out in front of you. Legs are straight, the feet are flexed. Inhale, arms up. With a nice long spine, exhale, hinging from the hips, take the torso to lengthen forward over the legs. Release the hands wherever they fall. Now they may grab the feet, or maybe it's the calves or the thighs. Wherever you are, keeping the feet flexed, nice long spine. Think about inviting the belly button and the chest forward, not just the head. Keep breathing deep and full. Inhale, slowly come back through center. Now clasp the hands out behind you, interlacing the fingers. Arms are long. Shoulders drawing out and down. Inhale, move the arms away from the low back. Moving them as far as you can without force, so only going as far as your body allows you today, and then breathing deep and full, opening up the chest. Draw the low rib cage down, navel in. 2 more breaths. Exhale, release the arms, unclasp the fingers. Bending the knees, take the soles of the feet together. Knees open up wide. The hands can rest on the front of the feet or on the ankles, whatever feels best. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, taking the torso, folding it forward over the legs. On your next inhalation, carry the torso back through center. Carefully straightening the legs out in front of you once again. All right, that's it, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.